welcome in or welcome back. It is completed pages. As always, it's our favorite time. Boy, this month was a good one. It was a longer one. February is always a little bit hard when you're short that extra 2 to 3 days to complete pages. And we, as you know from the last video, we are still doing our bathroom remodel. It's the remodel that will never end. Someday we will be out of our remodel and I will be grateful. So we're going to dive in. I was able to color, not as much as I was hoping to color in, but at least I had a good time. So Tiffany Blue and I, this is the book that we have been coloring in, and this was in the park. Always so fun to do this. This one I struggled a little bit. I don't know what happened to my pen there. I think I grabbed the wrong one. I think it was this pen when it needed to be this one. So at any rate, kind of like a whoopsie, but just had fun doing this. I was trying something different. I wanted to see what would happen with Prisma being a wax-based product. Could I draw in certain things so that the pen wouldn't bleed over? Because I get a lot of bleed over on the acrylics on the alcohol. And so I've been doing that. Like you can see, there's a little bit of a crossover here. So pardon me, what I've been trying to do is put a little bit of white down to help keep that bleed out. Pardon me. And that seems to be working. Plus I had some fun. I don't know if you can see that. I'll lift it up. Kind of made it look like there was like a little bit of cable knit in his sweater. I did his little scarf, and then in her little picture, it was purple. And what was weird, and you'll see this here in a minute, I wasn't sure if I did this right or not. I guess it doesn't really matter. But anyway, just had super fun. And now we get to take a look at Tiffany Blues. Now, Tiffany Blues, I was like, okay, see, I wasn't sure which way to color it. And I'm going to slide this. You'll see hers over here. Here's this mine. You'll be able to compare the two a little bit. She did such a great job because she actually did it as if she were standing there. And I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do that or not. Because after I started color, I was like, oh, whoopsie, I think I messed up. And the only reason is because I didn't know about her pinafore and the little heart, and I didn't see that, so I wasn't sure. So Tiffany, you did a better job, and I like how you put in, on yours over here, I like how you put in the stripes for the pants to match her pants. I absolutely love how you did striped pants for her. That was so smart. I've never thought about doing striped pants. And now next month? Well, maybe pants for him. But anyway, I really, really like that. And I love how you did your little dots on her outfit and his outfit. Completely darling. And then I absolutely love the way you did your son. I love the idea of just doing those brush marks on the little sun rays. It's such a great way to do that. And then you don't have to do a background. I love it. And let's see, do we have a background next month? Yep, you know, I think I might even just do that. I might just go around here so I don't have to do the whole background. So I loved it. And I absolutely love how you took your hearts and made them into butterflies. Super cute. And you always come up with great ways to add little things to your pictures that I just don't even think to do. And on the bottom, as you can tell, she did Crayola. And then I'm not sure what the other one, the brush tips. That's what she used. The Crayola, brush tips. That is those are a great pen set, aren't they? They have all the colors you could want, and they're really easy to work with. So at any rate, thank you so much. You did an amazing job as always, and I can't wait for next month. It's going to be a lot of fun to do that. The next one that I colored in is Coloring the Year by Sugar Sweet. And let me lift this up just a little bit so we can get this in here. And this one was March 10th, National Napping Day. Now, I'm not actually coloring every single day in here. And I was a little bit bummed at first, but you know what? I think I'm okay because then next year it'll give me pages to color. Or when I'm bored and I want to go color, who cares if I go back to a day or two. But on this one, it was fun. I wanted to do both pens and pencils. So I did the whole background in pencils, and then I did the kitty in the mark, or I mean in pencils. Really can't get it to blend down as well on this paper. But again, I was practicing with the white Prisma. So as you can tell, I forgot. It's really hard because you can't see the white with the white. And I missed one right there. And then I put the little stripes and did that. And then, let's see, where did I have? Oh, it was right here. I had a really big bleed through. And then there was a big bleed through right here. That's when I started practicing with the white Prisma and kind of outlining. Now, I don't want it on the black, like I got a little bit there because then you can see it, but on the outside of it, it worked really great. So I kind of put it over here, not on this one, but on these, but you can kind of see where I put the Prisma down. It did help kind of keep the alcohol markers in their respected places. So at any rate, had so much fun on this one, and I really do love this book. It's super fun, and the pages are just so cute. Magical Worlds. Now this was one that I had not put down, but one night, I didn't put it down on my plans, but one night, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. And I saw this and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this one. And I didn't want a background, even though this could be a beautiful background and it was so big, but I just wanted something like to focus in on. And I use woomers on all of this. I really, really love using woomers and trying to learn how they work. Again, the best way to describe them, it's like if Prisma and Prisma and Polychromos kind of had a baby, this would be their budget baby. It's a little bit of both. And there was somebody in comments, and I didn't have a chance to pull it out. She apparently had said the same thing. She feels the same exact way. So I'm glad it's not just me thinking that. That is truly what they are. But just had fun doing all of this. The pencils are great. If you've never had woomers and you want to give them a try, even though you probably have tons of pencils, what's one more batch in there? I think they're great. They are nowhere a Prisma. They are nowhere a Polychromos, but they are a great pencil to have. And I do, it's really a struggle. I think I like them a little bit more than my Brute Furniture Squares, which I know is hard to believe. But the Brute Furniture Squares, I find that their colors, sometimes it's hard to get that differential in colors. Like all their colors kind of look the same. Plus I found that these are a cooler, more neutral, maybe not so warm. So that's the reason why I like the orange and the yellow a little better, is that they're not on the warm base spectrum. They're more of a neutral to the cool. And those are the colors that I like. I want to color this one now that I colored this one. I want to color this one so bad. Isn't that one so cute? I love the gem. I mean, just for spring, this would be so fun, but I don't know. I think I'm going to put this back in here because even though I didn't put it in my plans, I might do it because it's such a cute little picture. Then Fairy Tale and Folklore. This month, I was in it. I did 2. One wasn't good, 2 were better. So really this is a whip from last month and I was able to finish it off. The background didn't quite go as well. I really, really love this book and I do like the paper, but the paper, even though it's really good, it's really thick, it's really good, there's something about the paper that I just cannot get it to blend. And I don't know what the problem is, but I think what I'm going to do is I am going to try Color. I'm wondering if something that's a little bit less wax and a little bit more oil, or I could pull out my Polychromos. I haven't used those in forever, and see if they work a little better on this. But I still had a good time. It was still super fun. I was trying to get this to be a much darker background. I really wanted it to be almost black with hints of purple, not purple with hints of black. But you know what? It works. It was fun. I had a good time. So at any rate, this was a combination. All the green was Woomer. Let's see. Okay, Woomer. The flowers were Woomer. The little, whatever these are called, the little center of those flowers and these flowers were done in Prisma. Her wings kind of it just didn't blend well. And I was trying to bring in a little bit of the background to make it look like it was kind of an iridescent, but like a see-through wing. So I didn't want it to be totally dark. It just smudged it out weird. And then all I did is I hit these, the three little butterflies with glitter, trying to have them pop and bring them to the forefront. I don't know if you get that or not, if you see the glitter on them, but in person they really do glitter, and it's just super fun. And I had just a great time being able to do that one. And then we had kind of a rainy day, and I did this one, and it was one of those days. It was kind of a rainy day, gloomy day, and just had fun doing that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but a little bit of glitter in these. And this was done all in Woomers. And those Woomers, they do a good job in here too. But again, I have a hard time to get them to blend down. But had fun with this one. I thought this was really fun to be able to do. I think our gloomy days are gone. We are really now headed into a full-on spring. And not only are we a full-on spring, we are like hitting summer pretty quick. So it's like, whoo, it's hitting us hard. Now this was on my whips, or I mean, this was for plans for this month. No, I didn't do it because I'm struggling. I don't know if I want to do a background or not. So I don't know. I didn't put it down for next month, but it may be the following month. I'm just having a hard time getting kick-started in this book. I don't know what my problem is, but boy, am I having a problem getting going. I'm like finding reasons not to get this thing started. So I don't know. Maybe that's just my my Forever Wish book. I don't know. So when I did this one last month, I just wanted to come over here and do this one. And oh, I had so much fun doing this. This took me several nights to do, and I wanted it to be the black swan, obviously, but I wanted it to look like it was being hit with like a moonlight or a little bit, and just those tips kind of on fire, and then bringing it in to the water where it's, as you know, night is falling. And oh, that's really, I wonder if that it seems really shiny. I don't know why it's so shiny. It's not shiny in person, but on camera it really is. But I just had so much fun doing this, and I loved doing like the dark water and having the sun as it sets, those pinks kind of come into the water. I did put in some glitter into the water. Again, it's really hard to see, but in person, you know, you can kind of see it in the water. But these were done, let's see, this was all Woomer. Again, this was all Woomer, except for this pink. I think I did pull the Prisma pink over just because it had a nice little flare to it. And then on the tips right here, the very, very tips, the two pinks that Woomer had were good, but I just wanted that extra little pop. So right on the tips of each of those, I did pull the raspberry from Prisma and just hit those ever so lightly, just right up there, just to kind of give that extra pop. And it seems like it did a really good job on that. So had fun with that. This book is coming along nicely. It will be again probably next month I'll be doing it, so that will be fun. Pardon me. This one was a buddy color with Cynthia, and she and I had, see, this is so weird. Watch that. It'll go orange. Oh, okay. Guess it's not going to go orange. Maybe it is going to go orange. I can't tell what it's going to do. But then when I put my hands down, it kind of goes white. This is a crazy book. I don't know why it does that. So you know what? I am going to, let's see. If I put it up like this. No. Okay. Let me do it. Huh. Okay. I'll hold it like that. Let's see if that does it a little better. So this one was done, hair was done in Woomers, wings and background were done in Prisma, leaves were done in Woomer and Prisma, flowers were done in Prisma. Why is that doing that? See, that is so I don't know why it turns orange or yellow. Drives me insane. Let's see, the little gems in here were Prisma. The gold, that I've got my little combination. Now, somebody did ask in one of the videos what my favorite gold combination is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in right over here. It probably will be here before I said this, but you can see this page over here. What I did is I've had people ask me like some of my little integral type things, like how I do the background, how I do these. So what I did is I put this little sheet together so that you could see it. Some of the numbers I think might be wrong because I was trying to do it and it was my first time, so I was like, but it'll give you what the combination is for the gold that I love to do for the earrings. And then I colored it gold, but then I did do a little bit of sparkle. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's hard to tell if you can see the glitter in that, but I just had so much fun with this. I was trying to make her wings a little bit more dreamier. Everything was going good until today when I went through and I tried the colorless blender and it just darkened them. And I was like, oh, before they were more like this and they just looked so much better. But maybe they don't look so bad because this being soft and this popping forward, you know, tomato. I do want to carry this over here because I think it would be fun to do the bees in these colors and not necessarily color them the standard color of bees. But isn't that such a cute page? So at any rate, we're going to take a look at Cynthia's. Look how gorgeous her page is. I believe that she used, it looks like King Art gel, well, maybe not King Art, but like a gel stick. I love how her wings, we did carry the yellow, but she went with the green. And what was really interesting is that she did face gradation on the skin, which was so smart. And I did the background as a gradation. Isn't it weird how sometimes we're on the same track, but a different track? I love her hair. I love how you just did one straight color. That looks so striking and so good. And I love your florals. I love how you did the pops of that orangey red in there. You really do yellow and orange so well, and I love it. And I love your background because it's almost as if she is on like a coin, which I absolutely love and adore. You did such an amazing job, and thank you so much. And sorry I had to, I don't know, my email was doing something weird, or I don't know, I thought I had the picture saved. So at any rate, thank you again for buddy coloring, and I cannot wait until next month. All right, so that one is done. Now this one, this is Chrissy and I. Chrissy nailed it again. She nails it every single time. She is a phenom when it comes to coloring. And when you see mine and hers, you're just gonna laugh. So this is mine. This page. I found something that I was trying to mimic, and it looked so much better on the page, on the little prompt. If I can find it, I will try to pop it in here so that you'll see what I was trying to do, and you'll see how epically, horribly I failed at it. But it was still fun. I still had a good time. I was trying to do like a warrior type with this, and I was like, that's just not working. What were you thinking? But again, if you see the little picture, you'll be like, okay, I get it. Like, I get where you were going. It was like a friendly warrior. It's just so silly and so stupid, but whatever. Oh no. Oh no, my pen. I don't know what happened. I thought I was being really cautious and careful. So at any rate, just had fun. This one was, the cape was Woomer. This was Woomer and Prisma. These were all Woomers. My gold recipe again, which is on that recipe card that I just showed. And then my little gem, a little gemstone, it's getting there. It's not as great, but you know, I'm trying the best that I can. So basically everything was pretty much everything was Woomer with touches of Charisma. And then for the glitter pen, it was, hold on, let's see, it was this one this time. The Pentonic. I love the little Pentonics. They work so great. If you haven't seen them, this is their nib. They've got such a great nib. They just roll. They do really well. If you have any problems, you just kind of go like this, and then you go tap, 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 and they work great. The big thing that people always say, they always hear them say, the glitter doesn't come out. And I think what it is you're too heavy-handed. At least for me, I'm too heavy-handed. When I'm pushing really, really hard, the glitter doesn't come out. Plus, I have to hold it proper. Like, I have to hold it like this. And some of you have noticed, like when I do a color along, I hold my pencils like this. And so when you hold them like this, it doesn't work very well. So you really have to hold it like a proper pencil or pencil down, and just don't push so hard. Let it really just kind of like brush across the paper instead of down on your paper. Okay, that's a little trick that I've learned. Okay, so here we have Chrissy's. Look at Chrissy's. It looks fantastic. She was doing this also for hashtag Peace versus War, I believe is what it is. And she used our buddy color as a twofer, which, go for it, man. If you can get 2 parts out of your picture, you really have to do that. So what she did is she went in with, let's see, she did her background in Derwent graphitints and drawing pencils, which I love Derwent's drawing pencils. I didn't know about their graphitints, so I'm going to have to go look in that. So she built up that background. Then, of course, she did her new Neo Color 2s. She rocks Neo Color 2s for the stormy clouds and for the smoke effect. Now, she didn't really like her smoke effect, which I was like, I liked it. But again, I get when you got a vision in your head and you're going for it, it doesn't come out, you're like, oh, I don't like it. But for me, it looks like there's movement, which is really hard to do on something that's on paper. So you did a great job, because to me, it looks like it's swirling around them. But if you were trying to go for a smoky effect that wasn't swirling, well, then maybe okay. She used oil pastels also on it in the foreground. The heavy lifting, as she said, came from her Neo Color 2. She used the drawing pencils, Charisma, for some light shading. And then she wanted to try out some of her pens on the furry effect, which I thought looked really good. And your, what is it? Shield came out so much better. I too was trying to do like a leather, and it didn't really come out nearly as great as yours did. And yours really pops. The gem looks super good. Plus, your people look far more warrior-like than mine. And then she used stickles for some of her embellishments, and you can just tell it looks really, really good. So as always, you did a great job. I did want to do a background, and it was almost kind of a little bit like your background. What I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of put either a tree right here, like a full tree kind of in here, or right on the side with a branch coming through. But I ran out of time and I ran out of courage. I was like, oh, I'm out of time and I'm out of courage. But I think I may revisit this at a later time, because I really would like to get this taken care of. So at any rate, Chrissy, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope that the Peace versus War hashtag that you participated in went well. Okay, Chrissy, if you do not want to see where I'm at in Dark Fairy Tales, turn away right now. And like, I don't know. You know what? You know what, Chrissy? No, I'm going to save this one to the end so you can bow out. Changed my mind. I changed my mind. Okay, Fantastic Cities. All right. So Selena and I, we have been working on this. If you didn't see my last video, if anybody, because I know more people watch completed pages than they do the plans. If anybody is colored in this book, if you have had success, will you please, in the comments, will you let us know what did you do? Is it more layers, like layer after layer after layer after layer after layer? Is there a certain pencil that works better? She tried, oh, I'm trying to remember what she tried. It was a water-based product and it did not go well for her. I have tried Prisma and I have tried Woomers and it's not going very well. And so I just don't know if I need to do more layers, more circular layers, but having it blend down is really hard. Do we need to use maybe watercolor markers, water markers where we get a base down and then go over it? So Selena and I would really like to know because this is our year-long buddy color, but she and I are really suffering. We want to know because when you go to work it this much, you kind of want it to look good. This one's okay-ish. This one's okay. This one's horrendous. I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that. It's right smack in the middle of the city too. So at any rate, if you have colored in this, if you know of a product that works well in here, please, please, please let us know. We would be forever grateful to you. This one. Okay, so I think I showed this before. I'm going to start coloring back in this, but I am having a hard time getting this to blend down. And I don't know if it's just me, if it's the paper. So if you have colored in this, please let me know what you've used. It may just be me getting in here and just kind of going with it and learning what this is. I believe these are Prisma. And I'm thinking polychromos is probably going to do better in this book just for the layering aspect. I just think they're going to do better. The paper is much better than like the little books. Those little books, oof, the paper is terrible. So at any rate, but if you know of a great product that works in this, I would sure appreciate it because I would really like to get coloring in this one. So, all right, Chrissy, you got to turn away if you don't want to see this. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now, this is Chrissy and I. We are working on this as a buddy color, and it's this month and into next month, into April. And I really got a good start down on it. The background was so hard just because it's brown after brown after brown after brown, and trying to get the fireplace not to blend in with the wall. That was kind of hard. My thoughts with having her bedding in red is basically she's kind of passing the torch onto her where she was Little Red Riding Hood way back in the day, and now she's passing it on to her to protect them from the wolves and to protect their homes, their little homestead, and the little cottage town that they are living in. I know, big story for such a silly little book, huh? But at any rate, I'm really enjoying this, having a ton of fun in this one also. I had so much fun in the background. This one, the walls, the dresser, the background, the trees, or the little bushes, and the trees. Her dress were all done in Woomer, but the red was done in Prisma. And then I wanted to pull a little shot of red over here. So kind of like draw your eye down this way. So like a triangle. So it goes big down to little. So I don't think I'll have any other red in here. If I do, I'm going to mute it way down. So it's almost like I don't know, like a raspberry or, something like that. But keep the reds this direction. Outside of that, that was it for this month. It was a great month. I had a lot of fun. We're still doing, if you didn't watch my last video, we are doing the forever remodel for our bathroom. So I didn't get as many pages done because I got a new book. For me, it's a new book, The Secret of Secrets. It's really a great book. I have been on a lot of hurry up and wait. So I have not been in an area where I can really color so much. So I turned to a book as I've been sitting and waiting for things to occur. So unfortunately, I did not get as many pages done as I had hoped that I would have. So at any rate, thank you guys so much. If anybody knows what's best for those two books that I just showed, if you'll let us know, that would be great. What pages did you do this month? What are you going to do for next month? Is there a product that you are really enjoying? Is there something that I need to know? Because you know why? I'm a nosy Nixie and always want to know. Anyway, till next time, thank you guys so much. Wishing you the sharpest of pencils, juiciest and brightest of markers. And remember, it's just paper. There's plenty of it out there. Go out there and grab yourself some and enjoy your coloring time.